Hello, we meet again. My topic today is traditional herbs for snake bites. Okay, I'm going to talk to you about traditional herbs used by the old timers. The old timers, like our grandfathers, our great grandfathers, during the time when there's no hospitals, ambulance, modern medicine. Hmm, Okay, I'm going to do a presentation on that. Okay, my topic traditional herbs for snake bites is by me, J. Sugumar, also known as the King Cobra. Alright, now let me get all this. Okay, now let me move on. The first herb that I'm going to talk to you is called the Nagamali leaf. Okay, Nagamali is in Tamil. Alright, so this is the scientific name. Renan Canthus Nusutus, the Latin name, the scientific name. All right. Okay, let me explain to you. It is a plant with wonderful medical uses and health benefits. Every part of this wonderful plant, including leaves and roots, are extensively used as medicine. Nagamali is especially known for treating snake bites. Nagamali is not only an antidote to poison bites, it also treats skin infections very well. It is quite common and famous in Sri Lanka and India. For snake bite, the extract of the whole plant is given internally, right? And the leaf paste is applied externally on the bitten area. Okay, so if you are bitten by a snake, so the bitten area, this Nagamali leaf is crushed until it becomes into a paste and they put it on top of the snake bite. That's the meaning of applied externally on the bitten area. Okay, you can easily identify the plant with its white flower. Okay, can you see the white flower? Okay, chewing its leaves will prevent the propagation of the snake's poison in our body. All right, if you chew and swallow, okay, if you eat the leaf, this herb, okay, it will cut off the snake's venom. Okay, now, so the first traditional herb is the Nagamali leaf. Okay, now let me move on to the next one. Okay, all right, number two, Neem leaf. Okay, I'm sure you have heard about it. This is very popular. Neem leaf is not only an antidote to snake bites, it also treats skin infections well. It is common in India, Sri Lanka, and Malaysia. Okay, you can even find it in Singapore. In Singapore, yes, it's also quite common. Chewing its leaves will prevent the propagation of the snake's poison in our body. Okay, the extract of the juice can be drank and the leaf paste can be applied on the bitten area. Okay, same as the one before I told you. Okay, you can crush this leaf, make it into a paste. Okay, can you see the paste here? In this picture, okay, this is how a paste looks like. You can take the paste and apply it on the bitten area. The bitten area, okay. Okay, so when you make it into a juice, people like they in a blender you add some water and these leaves and you grind it until you get this water. So this is called the juice of this neem leaf. So this is the juice, this is the paste. Okay, in southern part of the India, mainly by the South Indians, these leaves are used in Hinduism rituals. They use it in temple for prayers. So okay, so they use it for prayers by the southern Indians. So this is a quite a common leaf. It is called the neem. Okay, it is a traditional herb and antidote for snake bites. Now let me move on to the next one. Okay, okay, number three, Tulasi leaf. Okay, okay, this is the scientific name Ocimum taniflorum. Okay, the scientific Latin name. Okay, now this is Tulasi. Close up view and a whole view. Okay, can you see? Tulasi also acts as an anti-venom for snake bites. As soon as bitten, the victim should eat 1 to 2 fistful of Tulasi leaves, whereby the leaves will neutralize the venom in our body. Okay, you should grab as much as maybe 1 to 2 feet and just eat it, chew and eat it. Simultaneously, the crushed Tulasi roots with the leaves should be rubbed over the region of the bite, region over the bitten area. Okay, when started, the color of this application is lighter, but it becomes darker and darker soon as it drags the poison out. As soon as it becomes very dark, it should be removed and a fresh application of the paste should be made there. Okay, what they mean here is when you rub the roots and the leaves, make it into a paste, and you rub it on the bitten area, the color of the paste is light. Okay, so as you rub and rub, so this paste, they extract the venom out and the color of the paste will become dark. As it becomes very dark, dispose it, throw it away, take fresh roots, tulasi roots and tulasi leaves, crush it again and redo the application. That is what they meant by this. Okay, so either you can eat it or you can use the paste and rub it on the bitten area, like what I told you for the first two traditional herbs. Okay, this is to be continued till there will be no longer any darkening. If you there's no longer any darkening of the tulasi leaves and the roots, it means the poison is out. Okay, this plant can be found in India, Sri Lanka, Malaysia, and Singapore. Okay, even I've eaten this leaf before. Okay, okay. Now we move on to the next one. Syrianangay leaf. Okay, Syrianangay. The pronunciation is in Tamil. Okay, and this is the Latin, okay, the scientific name, Andrographis paniculata. Okay, Syrianangay. Okay, it's a Tamil pronunciation. Okay, let me read to you. Syrianangay leaf is another traditional anti-venom. This plant in English, it is called king of bitters in English. Okay, why do they call it king of bitters? Okay, this leaf, it is very very bitter. It is even more bitter than neem. Okay, this plant, okay, let me go back and show you the neem. Okay, this neem leaf, right? Okay, this is the neem leaf. It is also bitter when you chew it. Okay, so this Syrianangay leaf, it tastes more bitter than neem. Okay, I know it. I've eaten this leaf before. Oh my god, when you put it, it's like okay. All right. Chewing the leaves will also neutralize the venom once it is in the victim's body. The plant also aids in digestion and improves the immune system's functionally. Okay, this is another use of the plant. Okay, it helps in digestion and improves our immune system. This leaf is very very bitter, as I've also eaten it. This plant can be found in India, Malaysia, Sri Lanka, and also in Singapore. Okay, when in Asia, when I don't mention any other countries besides India, Malaysia, Sri Lanka, and Singapore, that doesn't mean that this plant cannot be found in other parts of the world. Okay, this plant can also be found in other parts of Asia and also other parts of the world. Okay, I might have missed that, or I might not know that, right? So this plant, okay, the leaves are sharp like this. It's like sharp pointed. Okay, this plant is also a snake repellent. The old timers believe if you keep it at the front of your house or at the back of the house, it will prevent snakes from coming in. Okay, so this is another traditional herbs for snake bites, the Syrianangay leaf. Okay, let me move on to the next one. Okay, this is next one is Nairobi. Nairobi. Okay, this is a Nairobi. The pronunciation is in Tamil. Okay, the scientific Latin name is H. rentes aspera. Okay, so this Nairobi, this plant is common in India. It's known as in English you call it the prickly chaff flower. Okay, can you see the seeds here? Okay, this is the plant. Okay, a picture of the plant, and when you close up on the seeds is like this. So that's why they call it, it's like a prickly, it's like spiky, pricky shaft flower. It's actually the seed lah. These seeds, right, when you when the seeds are rubbed with a little sugar and made into pills, okay, and given internally to people bitten by snakes or dogs, snakes and dogs, the leaves taken fresh and reduced to a pulp are considered a good remedy when applied externally to the bites of scorpions also. Okay, when you're bitten by snakes and dogs, okay, these seeds applied with sugar are rubbed into a seed and given to people who are bitten, and the leaves taken fresh can also be a good remedy, can be a good medicine, traditional herb like what I said, when you are bitten by a scorpion. So this Nairobi leaf, it also have other medical benefits, okay, like for eyes and for your skin. It's a medical herb in those days. All right, now, so this is the Nairobi. Now move on to the next section. Okay, now look at this. Okay, I'm now going to talk to you about snake repellent plants, plants that drive snake away. Okay, these are the plants which are passed on from the old timers. If you keep them around the house, they will drive the snakes away. Snakes won't come into your house or near your house. Okay, now, number one, a marigold. Have you seen this marigold flower? I'm sure you've seen this. Okay, number two, this, can you see this? This is called the sarpaganda. Okay, in English you call this as the Indian snake root. Okay, number three, you must have also seen this snake grass, or another name, mother-in-law's tongue. Why do they call it mother-in-law's tongue? I don't know. It's a nice name. Now, number four, you know this. If you cook, lemongrass. Okay. Number five, very common, onion. Okay. And these are all from left to right, number one to number five. And I've written the scientific name beside it. Okay. Why do snakes run away or go away when they see this plant? Okay, maybe the snake can sense something that we cannot, and they can sense the smell of these flowers and leaves which they don't like, and they keep away, they go away from your house. Okay, now, some people say these are all bullshit. Traditional herbs are all bullshit. They like they believe in modern medicine, like when you're bitten by a snake or any other venomous creature, you must call the ambulance, you must go to hospital. Modern medicine, okay, this modern medicine is okay, there's nothing wrong, it's good. They don't believe in injection like doctors. I just got one question to ask. All right, it's correct like what you say, but during our grandfather's time, their grandfather's time, the ancient people who lived hundreds and thousands of years ago, which are passed down, okay, at that time, during our grandfather, our great grandfather's time, the old timers, during their time, there are no ambulance, there are no hospitals, there are no anti-venom, okay, there are no modern medical facilities, and they use these traditional herbs. Now the question is, by using, when they use these traditional herbs for snake bites, how did they manage to survive if all these are bullshit? Correct? How did they manage to survive? That is my question, which means that these traditional herbs used by the old timers, by the olden people, which are passed on from generation to generation, people who lived hundreds and thousands of years ago, they really worked. Okay, I'll see you again in my next video. Till then, stay safe and